Happy Saturday, everyone. How are you all doing? I am super excited because today I am hosting my masterclass on 3 steps to overcome your fear of public speaking, especially for corporate introverts. So I just wanted to let you guys know I will be going live for the masterclass in just about 50 minutes. So we are going live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you are an introvert that wants to overcome your fear of public speaking, especially in the workplace, then this is going to be for you. How do you sign up? Very easy. Just go to www.speakatwork.com. I'm going to drop it in the chat box, www.speakatwork.com. So how are you guys doing today? I have Santosh here that's live. If you are live, let me know that you're watching this live. If you are watching the recording, say hello and say recording. So as I mentioned, I will be going live in just about 50 minutes, almost 45. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited because this masterclass is going to be jam-packed with lots of information for you, lots of takeaways. So do join. Again, it's www.speakatwork.com. Spots are very limited, you guys. So if you are interested and if you are available, if you want to get over this fear of public speaking, then this is going to be for you. Now, I want to talk to you guys about a few of the things that we'll be discussing, okay? Anytime people say that I am afraid of public speaking, right? There's actually something else that they're talking about. It's not just that you are afraid of public speaking. There are 7 different types of fears when it comes to public speaking. And today, right now, during this live, I want to talk to you guys about 3 of them, 3 of the most common ones, okay? So the first one is the fear of failure. So when you are saying, I have a fear of public speaking, what you're actually saying is, I think I have a fear of failure. That might be one of them. You might have one of these, you might have all 3 of these, and that's totally fine, okay? Because I'm here to help you overcome those fears, all right? So what I want you to do today is identify which fear it is that you have. It's really going to help you overcome it, okay? So fear of failure is the first fear, okay? Fear of failure is thinking that I'm not good enough, right? You might have imposter syndrome as well. You might think that everyone is just going to think, what is this person talking about, right? Fear of failure is feeling like you're going to let others down, maybe your coworkers, your family, yourself, right? Fear of failure. So if you feel like you have a fear of failure, say fear of failure in the chat box. I see Anthony here says fear of failure. And anyone else, do you think you have a fear of failure? Do you feel like you're going to let other people down when you're speaking in front of a crowd, or maybe even yourself, right? Let's talk about the second fear. Okay, the second fear is the fear of embarrassment. We all have that, especially if you're an introvert, right? You think so much. You think, oh my God, I'm afraid that people are going to look at me and I'm going to do something embarrassing, like go completely blank in front of a large crowd. And then everyone is going to look at me and I'm not going to know what to say. That's hard, right? That's very hard. So if you think you have a fear of embarrassment, really think about this one, right? When you look at a crowd, do you feel like, oh my gosh, what are they going to think of me? I'm going to trip over and completely embarrass myself. I'm going to go blank and embarrass myself. Do you have any of that? Do you think that? Let me check the chat box here. I still see a few fear of failure. Yep. Christine says fear of failure. Vishal says fear of failure. Anthony says fear of failure. Mirelvik says fear of embarrassment. Fear of saying something wrong, right? That's fear of embarrassment, Mohammed says. All right, lots of different reasons why you're afraid. And by the way, you guys, just a reminder again, I am going live in 45 minutes for my masterclass. So if you are someone, if you are a corporate introvert, and you want to get over your fear of public speaking, then do join my masterclass, www.speakatwork.com. Do join the masterclass. We're going to talk about all the rest of the fears, and I'm actually going to teach you how to overcome these fears, okay? So if you are afraid of public speaking and you are a corporate introvert, Do join the masterclass. Sign up at www.speakatwork.com. Okay, let's talk about the last one, right? Fear of selling. A lot of people don't know that they have this one, and they don't even realize that this is a fear. So fear of selling is actually when you are afraid of selling, let's say, your skill sets, right? When you go in for an interview, for example, and you're selling your skill sets, right? You're trying to convince them, hey, I'm capable of doing this job because I have so-and-so skill set. Why do people hate interviews so much? Because it is a form of public speaking, especially if you're speaking in front of a large panel, right? So fear of selling. If you are someone that does not like interviews, right? Put your hand up, first of all, because I hate interviews. I've gotten really good at them just because I've been able to apply lots of techniques and I'm really trained, but I'm still afraid of them, right? It's hard. It's difficult sitting there and telling somebody, hey, this is what I'm capable of doing. Please hire me, right? So if you have a fear of selling, let me know, right? And this is actually a very common one that people don't realize they have. So if you have a fear of selling, let me know. Say fear of selling in the chat box. Okay. Other things that you might be afraid of when it comes to fear of selling is selling a product, for example, right? If you are supposed to do a presentation, you have to sell a product. You could be a business owner and you have to sell your skills, your business, your company, what you're offering, your services. That's a fear of selling as well, right? So if that is a fear that you have, right, say fear of selling. So again, let's do a quick recap. What are some things that we talked about, right? So here says fear of selling. Hi, Bina from UAE. So what were the 3 fears we talked about today? We talked about the fear of failure. We talked about the fear of embarrassment. And we talked about the fear of selling. Okay, these are 3 types of public speaking fears. If you want to know what the other 3 are, and if you want to know how to overcome them, then do join me in just 45 minutes for my masterclass on 3 steps to overcome your fear of public speaking. This is especially for corporate introverts, okay? Especially if you are in the USA, Canada, if you are in the UK, Australia, then this is really going to help you. Okay, so do join me in just 45 minutes. I will see you there, you guys. And again, I'm going to drop the link, www.speakatwork.com. Spots are very limited. Unfortunately, I can only let in so many people at a time. So do join me in 45 minutes and I will see you there. Okay, take care.